Hi everybody from a beautiful day in Skyrim. Today we're going to be looking at Faehaven. It's a new mod by Furiant, who also did the delicious Touchstone Manor and various others of his that I've seen. Let me show you where we are. So we are near to Pure Water Run. Verdant Pass is what you're looking for. So this quest should start for you. You need to start on a new save, preferably. Obviously, I've started mid-game and just slung it in there. And here we are. This is it. So you go through this darling little cave. Very prettily decorated on the outside. And then you get to this. Oh my goodness. Right, let me show you the overview. Okay, so we've come in this gate here, effectively. That's our way in and out of Skyrim. But there's also a carriage, which you can see just there where my pointer is. And look at all this delightful colour. It is super beautiful. Okay, let's get down, have a closer look, because there's so much to talk about. Okay, so we've just come in through our portal here, through the cave as it were. And then we're in our own world space, and this is just delightful, isn't it? We've got a working grain mill. Super pretty. The gorgeous tree. Here's our villagers. They all sell to you, which is terrific. Here's your activatable grain mill. We've got some grain right there. We also have a bunch of plots. I think there were 13 altogether. I've not planted them all up. Just a few here and there. Put my apple trees in. It's just lovely, isn't it? Oh, they're going back to work. Lunch is over. And then carrying on around, it's very clear where you can and can't get in and out. There's like a wall around it, as you see from the purple glow. Here's, what's the name? Sewin. Okay, so if you want to... Ooh, there it is. Goody. Yes. I was just going to say, there's incense here, but I don't yet know how to make it, and now apparently I do. Cool. Okay, so look out for that. And there it is, the incense mixer. Okay, so bolstering, exhilarating, inspiring, mystifying, obscuring. That is so cool. And it just uses all the vanilla ingredients from the game. And weed roots, which I'll tell you about in a second. If you want to skip the quest, and I don't know why you would, because it's small and, you know, not something that's particularly arduous, you will be clearing out weeds, basically, without giving too much away, from around this pond. Everything is marked for you. You can't possibly mess anything up. You know what I mean? There's markers everywhere. So that's fine. There's a fish hatchery over there. Look at our little house. Oh my goodness. This to me is absolutely delightful. Inigo did come in, by the way. I'm not sure where he is right now. Here's our crafting. Oh, and just quickly, you can have 2 kids if you've got whatever it's called. I've forgotten the name of it. I'll put it on the screen. And you can also have 2 companions here in their own little guest house. Tanning rack, workbench. There's a mannequin right there. There's shrines all over this estate, for want of a better word. How cool. And crafting supplies, general access, indoors and out. Look how nice is this. Oh, and this is an interesting thing, which I don't think I've seen before. I haven't done this quest, and yet you get a little note. Do you want to enable the display anyway? Sure, why not? Let's pretend I did it. Cool, right? There's also skill books dotted about. There was one there, as you saw. Look how pretty. Staff enchanter. Add soul gem transmuter. Don't get those every day. There's Lyria. She'll also sell to you. There's a primer. Again, crafting supplies. Crafting surprise. And arcane enchanter, which she's clearly not giving up. Look how nice. The decoration here, oh, I can only suggest, as always, download it and check it out, because it is super pretty. Okay, so we're slowly making our way around the village, and then we get to the guest pod. Such a cute name. So this is where your followers will shack up, and they've got everything they need here. There's a cooking pot. They can wash. Sit down and eat. And look how charming is this. Weapon rack displays. And talking of displays, in the main house, I may miss most of them. So, you know, just so you're aware, there are displays for so many of your vanilla items. I'm sure we will spot some as we go around. Okay, so there's also an upper floor with the beds, and there's two. And how delightful. Oh, I'm thrilled with this. I really like the mix, don't you? Of all the greenery, the wood, and this, whatever this shell material is. Super cool. Alright, so that's your guest pod. I think Inigo and anybody else would be super happy here. Alright, we're almost done with the outside, just carrying on around a bit more. We have this really pretty building, stone base. Wood chopping block here, by the way. And is this another one? Oh no, these are for show. Okay. I did think it was a bit odd that we'd have two. Hi haunts the moors. He's also a vendor. Somewhere for your horse, cow, goat. Nice. Chickens. And then this guy, Aldroth.
Where do you want to go?
Where'd you go to? Oh, he goes all over. Wow. Okay, brilliant. Ooh.
All right.
Okay, and then, just by the by, these little bridges around the outside, they take you into the roots. And how pretty. And here you've got easy access to your fish hatchery. As a consequence of doing the little quest, you become the Springkeeper, which is such a sweet thing, right? Oh, and everywhere you look, beautiful views. Oh yeah, I was saying, wasn't I, about being able to skip the quest over at, what's she called? Sewin? Over by her stall there, there's a button somewhere which you can press to skip it if you want to. Obviously I didn't, because it's not that big a deal, honestly, it's a small quest. And nice. Oh, everywhere I look, I love all the colour. So pretty. Alright, let's get indoors. Because, like I say, there is a lot to this mod. Okay, so look at this. A little doormat right there going up the steps to your bed. It's a really nice delineation, isn't it? The colour in here, it's warm. That is gorgeous. There are some really exceptional features, like that is just one of them. And here's your wardrobe. Mannequin, somewhere to wash. And iron. So somewhere to put your favourite piece of armour, maybe. You can change out these banners, which is awesome. I chose Winterhold, but you can, you know, whatever. Choose whatever you like. And that is a real sweet treat. Also, when you get here, you'll find there's a gift basket, and in it were a bunch of potions and a note. So I'll just quickly show you the note. It was a note from Lyria, so you can pause it to read that. Okay, also, as you saw there, book of preferences, so you can make choices. Duty, without giving too much away, you can decide how often you want to do the job that you're tasked to do. So, like I say, it's very small. And you can choose what kind of skill you want. So you can get the reward to be disabled or not. You can have gold, you can have ingredients. I'm going to stick with that, with the skill, because that's very nice. Incense. So I've got it enabled, and there's a 24-hour cooldown. You can make it longer if you want, or shorter. Nice. Okay, I'll stick with the default, but you know, it's there. Don't seem to have anything under miscellaneous, so that's all right. Bug jars. Weapon plaque. Bookshelf, and somewhere for that book. Look at the overview. Smashing, isn't it? So as you can see, we've got an upstairs as well. Here's your dining table. And baking slab, cooking pot. Gorgeously coloured. You can also swap out the shields too. So you can see I've got Winterhold, but you can have anything you fancy. Let's have Windhelm. Why not? Butterchurn. All mod cons in this house. Okay, so going on up, if you use Hearthfire multiple adoptions, you can have 2 kids here. They're housed up here. There's Dawnbreaker, Spellbreaker, Paragons, Wuthrad. Oh, so many spots for your precious things. I mean, it's not the Dragon Ball Museum, it's not intended to be, but look how lovely. Loads of spots, so yeah, I won't show them all, but you get it. You get it. And then into the kids' room. 2 darling little beds. Beautifully decorated. Can you imagine having 2 children in a house like this? Oh my goodness. You wouldn't get a wink of sleep. They'd just be little monsters, wouldn't they? I only have 1 child in Skyrim at the moment. It's the first child I've ever adopted since Skyrim came out. She just touched me for blooming 10 gold. I just went home to Breeze Home just now, which is where she lives. And, Papa, can you give me an allowance? Bloody cheek. All right then. So, carrying on down, we've also got this Spring Heart. Oh, by the way, there's a travel spell around here somewhere as well. As well as the gift basket, which I haven't shown you. From one of the other people. I'd already opened it up, sorry. Dravani, I think his name was. That was also upstairs. There's also another welcome basket. There she is from Sewin. So we'll open that one in a second. But yeah, there's a travel spell somewhere, which I haven't yet discovered. So let's open this welcome basket. Oh look, you can put your incense there. Obviously I haven't made any yet, but nice. Let's see what have we got. Oh, a note from her. Cheese, steak. Oh, look, exhilarating incense added. Cool, we'll be able to light that doodad in a second. Lots of lovely food. Nice. Okay, I think... Oh, no, still going. Wine as well. All right, let's light that. Exhilarating. Nice. Okay, then. And it's now been removed. Oh, look, you can see the smoke going up very gently. Okay, let's have a quick look at the note. Note from what was she called? Sewin. Here we go. Sewin's note. A new Springkeeper. I thought the old orc would outlive us all. I guess in a way she will. Her spirit tied to the spring that feeds our tree. What a wonderful way to live and pass. I know you'll bring honour to Faeweldyn. That's the name of the tree. It whispered as much to me already. Anyway, enjoy this sample of my incense. Use it on the burner nearby if you want. Or with this portable version you can use on your adventures. Ooh, nice. The formulas we make here are quite dense, so don't recommend using them too often. Okie dokie, to use incense you must activate an incense burner. This, along with crafting your own incense, is only possible when the incense feature is enabled in the preferences book that we saw upstairs. Okay, cool. Well, I better just see if Devrin actually had a note, hadn't I? Oh, there we go. Devrani, sorry. Calling him the wrong name. Not much for one for chatting. Lyria said I should introduce myself. Best way to do that is by deed, I reckon. Our purpose is to serve and protect, so I made you something to help with that. I know what you did for Danica and her Eldergleam, and that's enough for me. Oh, well, isn't that lovely? Thank you, Dravani, and I'm sorry for messing up your name. I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, we're done. I think that covers just about all of the major features of this home. What do you think? I think it's absolutely charming. Oh, one other feature that just really stood out to me. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. There are so many lovely little touches throughout this mod. I could be here for another half an hour banging on about it, but hopefully That will give you a good idea as to what you're in for if you choose to download this mod, and why wouldn't you? Oh, it's just delightful. I'll leave it here, call that the end, say thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do let me know what was your favourite part, and I will see you soon for the next one. Take care and stay safe, everybody.